Yar! Welcome back to the cringe. I'm your captain, Joey, Joey. We are day 63 with a 5-star island. That's right, Chores and Tours 63. I hope everybody's having a good day. I appreciate the comment and the like by one of the followers. Thank you very much. Yes, my son does occasionally watch these videos. Ooh. Good, we don't have to go to the island today. That means we should have a real work of art. Yeah, it's always nice to see a comment, so I appreciate that. Thank you. I recognize this comment or this content. It is not 100% for everyone, and I appreciate that. So knowing it resonates with somebody is pretty helpful. Ooh, moccasins. All right. Put those away. I almost thought I wasn't going to start on time. Racing to get my coffee. Beverage of choice. For those that don't know, I play this in the morning. It's my wake up, drink coffee, and face the day game. There, I gotta take one of the headphones off. There we go. Getting there. Maybe we should go deal with Red. Yeah, let's do that. We'll come back, handle the fossils. Ooh, speaking of that. That was kind of a nice surprise. All right. So I have my Excel spreadsheet up, but I did not get my guide ready. Okay. Ooh. That's interesting. All right. Scary. Do not have that. Closer look. X. All right, let's take a look at this one. Scary. There we go. This is real. The fake version of the scary painting has reversed eyebrows on the forehead. Okay, normal looking then. There's also a second possible fake where the man is smiling instead of frowning. Look at this a little closer. Okay, so this looks to be real. The eyebrows are in the correct position. We'll do it. Sold. All right. Got it. Seems weird that he would have to... give me a minute. I'm going to try to put this in. Insert. I have to update my... Ooh. I gotta undo that. Oh, try that again. Insert. Down. Okay. There we go. I gotta write it in here. Alright. Save it. Okay. So we should be good to go now. I'm putting it on my list. That took a little longer than I wanted, but we don't have to go to the island, so that's helpful. Yep, and we'll continue on. Oh. Good. That was a fun trip. Yeah. So we have about... let's see, 10, 15... We have about 17 real paintings. And I think there's something like 30. Or, you know, double that. I'll figure that out by the next time I run a video. I'll come here. I'll do that today. I've been meaning to. I don't know. Yesterday was a rough day because I had to... It wasn't rough, but since I visited my son, my priorities shift from gaming, casual gaming, into being a parent. He's going to be 22 this year. In about 2 months. He's really excited for the new Zootopia movie. And he just found out about Ice Age 6, Boiling Point. Technically, I think it's 7. I don't know if they follow the same number pattern since Disney bought Blue Sky. That's the production company. And I don't normally know those things, except for my son. That is why I know those things. He likes Blue Sky. He's very calendar-centric, right? Everything that revolves around a calendar. So yesterday we were singing Leaves Are Changing, Falling Down, because fall is next week. The start is Tuesday. He's all excited for it. Positive thing when it comes to some forms of severe autism is that our children tend to stay younger longer. And for my son's case of severe autism, he's like a toddler, but he has no impulse control. Oh, there we go. That was easy. And there's cognitive elements in there as well. He has about a 10-minute window. So anything we try to do, if it's not done start to finish within 10 minutes, he can't handle it. Unless it's preferred activities, of course. Getting haircuts, you know, that kind of stuff. And with severe autism, medication helps. It doesn't correct, right? There's no magic pill for autism, at least on the severe end. So I recognize that autism doesn't look like, for everyone, doesn't look like my son's. But on the severe to moderate forms, oh, that's a good sized fish. I have to give it a shot. Let's see if he sees it. Nope. Bring ourselves back a little bit. Let's see what we have. Nice. I think that's a $10 or 10,000 bell, or 8,000. So that's a nice haul. Yeah, so not all forms of autism look like my son's. Okay. Thanks. I think I already have this. Alright. Yeah, so going back to the autism. You know, not everybody's autism looks like my son's, so, you know. He lives in a home. That was a tough choice to make. But I wanted him to recognize that life still goes on. You know, he's a teenager or an adult. So I wanted him to recognize what life looks like, you know, kind of when I'm not there, right? So for autism, you have to plan that stuff ahead of time. You got to do it years in advance. And so, actually, we can grab this too, since we're here. So for autism, you got to start early. So we had a lot of early intervention. So he knows basic words to read. He knows stuff like that. And there we go. So he can read and do basic math. And when I say basic, it's just addition and subtraction, but it's, you know, very early stages. Right, so toddler level kind of. So technically, ability-wise, he's like a first or a second grader. He can recognize sight words. Some. And a lot of that came... Ooh, we already have that one. It's back in the corner. Nope. A lot of that, when he was younger, I used to make him sit... Well, not make him. When he wanted to see something on the computer, I made him type the letters. Right? So if he wanted to see a video like Sesame Street, I made him type the letters. Oh, there we go. So he could recognize letters. It was hard. It wasn't easy. But it was the right thing to do. Alright. We'll go this way. Alright. So we have no weeds. 3 of the fossils. No stone. And no. Well, I take that back. And we'll drop that in there. Burying hole. Take care of this one. Put away. There we go. Nice. There's one weed. Yeah, that stuff is deeply personal, but I think it's important to share it. I have a degree that works very closely in the same arena. So, I do that. Was able to take that degree and work with people like my son. And the other thing was, that degree tend to have classes that fall in line with a normal school schedule. So, at this point, I'm not willing to share that, what I do, but oh, cool. But I do have a degree from one of the Big Ten schools. I'm a Lions fan, so that might help you. Lions football. Oh, chicken nuggets. All right. Got to do it at least once a week. It's okay. We have extra cash today, so that's not too bad. And we won a national title about a year ago, maybe 2 at this point. So that might help clue it in. I think it's about 2 years now. And our coach went to go on, and I think he's with not San Diego, the Rams. Los Angeles now? Yeah. They used to be, the Chargers. Yeah, so they used to be San Diego. Okay. So I have both weeds, apparently. I have all 4 fossils, so I think we're good to go. try the donation first. I think this is going to be fake, if I remember. At least we have a real one tomorrow. Yep. At least we don't have to run to the island. Nice. All right. Let's take a look in here, see if they want me to get coffee. Yes. So I got to be honest, this is the longest I've ever played a complete playthrough. I've completed the library before. I don't think I've caught as many fish, and I definitely haven't completed the artwork like I'm doing and collecting gyroids. So this is the longest playthrough I've ever done with this game. And I bought it day one. I'm kind of shocked. I actually really like this style of gameplay. At least through Animal Crossing anyways. Yep, there we go. All right. Let's move on. Yeah, let's go in and check my 5-star. Nice. This is the easiest way. If you're patient with this game, and, you know, I recognize people play different than I do. Let's deposit. Alright. Deposit. We'll put 80,000 in there. Burn. There we go. I don't want to walk around with everything. Just like in real life. Yep. All right. All right, I'm going to do something a little different. Oh, wait. On that one. I'm going to keep this and give it to Gruff. All right. Works on the photos. I got a photo yesterday, or the day before. So, I think that makes 2. Nice. We're going to spam the B button. I got to fix my spreadsheet. Make sure I update it. There we go. We're going to close that out. We no longer need it. Awesome. Carrots. I'll be going through that in a minute. I have a feeling I will need another axe. Seems to be common. There we go. Ooh, nice. That always makes me feel good. I don't play this game enough to really care about that, but it's always nice when you get it. Okay, we're going to come over here, chop that one. This way we're completing the front. And we'll finish on that side. At least that's the plan. I gotta figure out dinner today. Not sure what kind. Ooh, good fish. Probably salmon. Or not, yeah, that could be. Let's make sure I didn't leave anything. Alright. Yeah, I haven't decided. I have chicken, a little bit of chicken in the crock pot, and it's too warm to make anything difficult. I might boil it, make chicken salad, or part of it. It's a whole chicken half, deboned, so I might take a chicken breast and make some chicken salad. I don't know. I haven't decided. And for those that are curious, obviously I don't make enough on YouTube to sustain a living, which is more than fine. It's an entertainment for me. It's more than, you know, it's a hobby. So, I just appreciate it. I remember when Google first came out, or not Google, but YouTube. I remember when it wasn't owned by Google. And I didn't get why it was, you know, but I appreciate it now. It's kind of like a historical video capsule. It's kind of neat. You know, back in the olden days, we used to put time capsules in buildings, and I think they still do. I just don't follow it enough to worry about it. I don't worry about much these days, so. It's interesting because when you're younger, right? You're unsure of what life has ahead. You're trying to figure out your path and what you're going to do. And I just kind of fell into one. Time kind of worked pretty well. Had no desire to do anything else. I went to college, and then I found out that I wasn't ready for it. You know, there was so much I could do, I just didn't know what I wanted. So I didn't want to spend the money. And I was very fortunate that the career path I chose paid well. Nice. And taught me a trade in the process. Hold. There we go. So, that's pretty cool. At the time, I had no inkling. Oh, cool. Yep. So, pretty cool. The career field allowed me to earn a little bit for college and kind of understand that life is bigger than what I expected. So, most of us can probably figure that out. Very nautical themed. Yeah, it wasn't cool. I didn't do anything like Deadliest Catch or anything like that. I wish. That would have been exciting. Not really, but yeah. All right, I think we're done. Ooh. I think we got everything other than fishing, but I'm good. Yeah. Yep. It's still attached. See, out of my brothers and sisters, the majority of us have some followed on education. 4 of us have degrees, and 2, I believe it's 2, have follow-on education beyond a standard 4-year education cycle. We all have advanced training in something. It's kind of interesting. So out of a large family... Oh, let's go give this to Gruff. Out of a large family, you know, most of us have follow-on education. And even the offspring from that, a majority of them have follow-on education. That's pretty cool. Never really noticed that. Yeah, we'll do that. Yep. boomoid. All right. I gotta sell some stuff. I was very fortunate that my college education yeah, we'll do that. Didn't involve a lot of loans. There's still ways, what a lot of young kids don't realize is there's still a lot of ways to pay for college. There's different opportunities out there. You may not qualify for every one of them, but, you know, there's like AmeriCorps, that kind of stuff that'll help pay for, you know, at least a semester. You could do it for a couple years beforehand, and that'll, you know, you don't always have to take out loans. All right. A lot of people don't recognize that. A lot of jobs have college repayment. It's not perfect. But there's some opportunities. Old. There we go. Always two. I want to double check something. Away. Place. Let's see. Oh, come on. I stood too close. Let's try it now. Place. There we go. I want to make sure that this is a boomoid. We'll pick one up, put it down. Yeah. Nice. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave it there. And we will see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have a wonderful day. Bye.